What's the point of the plane if you don't know how to fly it? Yeah, I'm out here grinding. Okay, I'm out here grinding. All I do is work. All I do is grind.
So this is my second video today. Hopefully I'm not overwhelming everybody. But I like to catch stuff while it's fresh in my emotions. And so I don't think I'm better than anybody or I got all the answers, but I do got some things that I could share with people because I've come from a situation where I didn't like to be held accountable, and emotionally, you know, I would have never been able to handle all the cards that life has dealt me without some of these key tips. And so those two things are the process, understanding the process, and I'm going to go in detail because we hear a lot about people saying the process, embrace the process. What does that mean? And then the key to it all, which is the second thing. So I had a conversation with a business owner today that you know, had some issues arise in his business, and I was just encouraging him, telling him that this is all part of the process. That, you know, you look years down the road, and, you know, it was a staff issue, and, you know, I had to go through so many staff people till I got the staff that I have right now, which I feel like a lot of them are just angels sent from above. But how it don't happen overnight. And so part of the process, I was telling this man, is this is part of the process. This is why some business owners fail and some don't, is because some business owners that fail, they think it's only them, that they've never had these issues. But the ones that win, they have these issues and they make it through them. None of us are immune to these things. And that's why there's nobody, you can't skip the process. It's just part of the process. And so if you're building a business, understand the hardships and the obstacles that you go through. You'll hear people say, well, it's hard to find good people. No kidding. And that means you're going to have to go through some stuff. You're going to have to go through some people before you get blessed with the right ones. And when you get the right ones, you just hang on to them and take care of them, and, you know, and you build something special. But the process is something you can't skip in business. So whatever, I don't care if you own a barbershop or you're a mechanic and you own that, or, you know, I don't care what it is, but there's BS that you got to go through that I feel is just life's way of putting these bombs in front of you, these hurdles in front of you, to see how bad that you really want it. Because there's an entrance fee to being great. Everybody wants to be great. Everybody wants to have a successful business. But people can't make it through these things because they think it's only them. Now I expect problems. It's not that I wish that on myself or that I'm speaking negativity or bad karma. I'm just prepared. It's like if I'm in a box, I'm not trying to get hit. I don't want to get hit at all. But you can't put on gloves and think you ain't going to get hit. You can't train jiu-jitsu and think you're never going to get choked. You don't want to. You're going to avoid it, but there's no way out of it. It's just you're either going to take it and keep going, or you're going to take it and quit. And so part of the process is you're going to get punched in the face in boxing. Part of the process in life, if you're building something great, is you're going to get punched in the face. You're going to get hit. And so not that you're wishing this upon yourself, but if you don't have awareness to understand that this is going to happen to you, some shit is going to happen in your business. Something's going to happen to you that's not a perfect situation. And you have to be prepared. Like, okay, I was ready. Boom, I got hit. Okay, all good. Now I'm going to throw some punches back myself. So you have to be prepared and understand so you're not shocked. Some people, they're like, man, they put on the gloves. They look good. The gear looks good. As soon as they get popped, they're done. And that's life in business. People, as soon as they get popped in business, they're like, oh, I'm tapping out. I'm done. This ain't for me. This ain't for me. I didn't know it was going to be this rough. At the other side of that, at the other end of that, is you have to take some punches in life in order to be great, in order to get to where you want to go. And so that's number one. Second thing is, the bigger you want to be, the more problems that are going to happen, the more things that are going to go on in your life, the more things you're going to have to balance. You're going to have to balance, because when you have success, you don't get to just keep it to yourself, or or you won't be successful for a long period of time. So you're going to have to help people. You're going to have to mentor people. You're going to have your own family. You're going to have things that you give to charitably. You're going to have your own business to run. As your business grows, the business is going to just, more people creates more issues. Not that they're bad. It's just more. It's just more issues. It's just more things, more people. And so if you're not stable in your life, you're not going to be able to handle these storms as they come. And my foundation that I wish every young person and every young person in business, and you could be young and be 50, every person that's growing something, I wish you would hear these words. And these ain't mine. These were given to me by somebody else. I just was coachable enough to follow through and listen. But the stability and foundation of everything, in my opinion, is the way that you handle your mind, body, and spirit. And so as soon as I start mentoring people, nobody wants to hear this stuff sometimes. It's like, man, yeah, give me the good stuff. Tell me the other stuff. It's just like when you start learning boxing, nobody wants to learn, like, yeah, you got to get this down first. You got to get the footwork down first. You got to be able to get the basics down first. They just want the sexy stuff. People want to play basketball. They just want to learn how to dunk. They just want to learn how to do the crossover. They don't want to learn how to dribble and stay low in their defense and in their stance. But that's where you start. And so at the foundation of everything, if you're going to be great, is mentally, physically, spiritually, can you be rooted and grounded? Because storms are going to arise, and the more stuff that you can handle without blowing your life up, the more successful you're going to be able to be. So people will get to a certain point and their life will blow up, and people think it's because they got successful or because they made money or because, and no, it's because they're ignoring themselves, mind, body, and spirit. And so physically, I challenge you, you need to work out, exercise, watch what you eat. Because if you're not going to be able to run long. If you're not putting the right things into your body, you're not hydrated, you're not exercising to keep yourself healthy or to blow off steam. Spiritually, you're not training yourself for the battle that I believe is won in our mind. If the devil's going to attack you, the devil's going to attack you in your mind. If I can control your mind, I can control your life. I can control everything around you. And so I want to encourage you, grow spiritually before it's too late. Grow spiritually before something happens to you. And then you need it. Grow now. Be prepared for that storm. Be prepared for that war. Wars are going to come. Wars are going to happen. But it's already been won if you've been preparing. So storms have happened in my life and in my business. And when they come, I think they would have knocked most people off. But I'm just shrugging it right off. It's nothing. Because spiritually, I know that I don't know what the future holds, but I know who holds the future. And I know I've been training spiritually for this very moment. I've been training. I ain't been training for good times. I've been training for the rough times. I've been listening to some old school music today. It was everybody, sunny days. Everybody loves them. But tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? That's good. Tell me, can you stand the rain? Yeah, I really went there with my bad voice. I'm singing and all. Because, baby, everybody loves sunny days. Everybody loves them. But tell me, can you handle the rain? Can you handle the storm? Because that's the stuff that's going to dictate your future and your success levels. And so to help you handle the storm, you got to be spiritually preparing for that very moment. When the storm comes your way, you eat it, you slip it, and you punch back. And then mentally, books and audio books have to be a part of your routine, strengthening your mind, people to inspire you, YouTube clips of people that are great, people that can inspire you, people that can help you build your spirit, people that can help you build your mind. And so everybody that knows me knows that this is part of my grind, part of who I am. This ain't some stuff that I'm faking, that I'm saying. This is people that are around me. My wife can tell you this about me. My mother can tell you. My best friends can tell you this about me. They know that I'm up mind, body, and spirit. This is what I train every day. And people used to ridicule me and say, why are you exercising, spending time doing this much? Why are you praying? Why are you up so early when you got this to handle? Because if I don't handle myself mentally, physically, and spiritually, if I can't master me, if I can't master myself, if I can't control my mind, then I'm leaving the doorway open for the enemy to come and take everything that's mine, everything that God presented to me, to use these gifts and tools and things that'll leave when I'm gone. Everything that he gave me to inspire and help other people, I won't be able to do anything if I'm not taking care of myself. And so understand that if you got big dreams, big goals, you're going to have big obstacles, big setbacks. And I want you to prepare for these moments now. It's not just you going through some stuff. Everybody's going to go through some stuff. And the way that you can handle those punches in life is going to dictate your success levels. And so how do you do that? Prepare for them. Expect that those things are part of the process. Mind, body, and spirit. You got to train yourself. You can't have just jacked muscles, be all ripped up, worrying about that deadlift and that bench press, but your mind is weak because you're not training your mind. Or you training your mind and you bench press and you look big here and you pouring in here, but spiritually you're this big. Spiritually you're small. And so that's where you get attacked. And this is coming from a guy that's just a human. I don't have all the answers. I'm not perfect. There'll probably be moments in my life where I get dropped to a knee. I get that kidney shot. I just need a 10 count. And maybe somebody's going to come lift me up and help me out that I've inspired along the lines. But I just wanted to share those words of encouragement with you guys. And if you know anybody that could benefit from this message and that can help us keep on our mission of improving people and helping people and inspiring a nation, please share. Please share this message, not for me, but for somebody else that could benefit. All right, let's get it. Get ready. It's a new day. Let's grind.
To subscribe to SimonArias.net, follow these simple steps. Go to SimonArias.net. On the homepage, scroll down to the bottom. Where prompted, enter your first name along with your best email address and click Join Grind Messages. Thanks for watching.